Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome live here on the WHS Network here on YouTube.com with Raider Volleyball coming your way this evening from beautiful Raider Gymnasium in Selma, Indiana. We have the visiting Alexandria Tigers taking on your Wapahani Raiders here this evening in tonight's junior varsity matchup. We appreciate you all for joining us as we'll get right into things with our Raiders Live pregame show presented by the Liberty Perry Alumni Association. As always, I'm Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. Wapahani continued their winning streak last night. A big win over Monroe Central, in which the Raiders won that one in straight sets, 25-7, 25-12. To now run their record here to 14-4 coming into tonight's ball game. And, it's just been a true testament of how as the seasons continue to go along here, they've not only gotten better, but they've continued to play even better together. They've came into their own and really have meshed well as a collective unit. And, when you have that, balance that out with the talent that this junior varsity squad has, and, being coachable and, being able to minimize mistakes and, and then build off of your strengths, great things are going to happen, and that's exactly what we've seen here from this team. Now, granted, we've had still a couple ladies out, whether it be at the junior varsity or varsity level, but it still has really worked out well. These ladies have still played very, very well within really the past 3 weeks or so, stretching all the way back that far. If you remember correctly, we started out the season 2 and 3. And really since then, we've pretty much been in command and in control of just about every game we've played. And so hopefully that will continue here tonight. Now this Alexandria team, they've always been pretty well known for their tough program that they have out here, and very good program that Alexandria has. Whether it be at the junior varsity level, the varsity level, and even into their middle school. They have a real nice feeder system, and that's where a lot of that success starts. And, now you see that come to fruition once they get into the high school level. And so this is going to be a tough ball game here tonight, no matter, whether that be the junior varsity or varsity game here tonight. As you see our Wapahani band here this evening, it's great to have them back. They usually don't do volleyball games, but coming out here tonight, not sure if they're going to get to play during the basketball season. Hopefully there will be a basketball season, but it's nice to have them here this evening. Hopefully you guys can hear me at least pretty decently well. But looking forward to a great night here from Raider Gymnasium. And I'm happy that we can capture it all live right here on the WHS Network. Now again, I also wanted to make sure to announce that we'll be also on the air on Saturday with the Muncie Central Invitational. I think it's only supposed to be like 3 or 4 games that Wapahani will play on Saturday. It'll be us and Muncie Central, and then Richmond and East Central, at least to my knowledge. That's what I've been told. So that will be coming up on Saturday morning. We'll be broadcasting that from Muncie Central High School. So just some upcoming broadcasts to really look forward to. And the junior varsity squad, again, they'll be back at it next week again as we get closer to the Delaware County tournament starting up next Thursday night. So really looking forward to a great couple of games tonight here from Raider Gymnasium. We'll step aside for a break. Again, this has been our Raiders Live pregame show presented by the Liberty Perry Alumni Association.
Hi, I'm Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate. Next Home Elite Real Estate's primary focus is to enrich lives by helping people find their next home. As one of Delaware County's premier realtors, I provide consumer-focused branding, the newest technology, and a marketing plan that provides superior service to all of my clients without compromise. For any and all of your real estate needs, contact me, Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate at 765-749-4546.
All righty, folks, welcome back live here on the WHS Network on YouTube.com. Again, we got Raider Volleyball coming your way here this evening from beautiful Raider Gymnasium in Selma, Indiana. Alexandria Tigers taking on your Wapahani Raiders here tonight. And again, I'm Brandon Morvillius alongside cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. Here we have the rosters for both teams. First, we'll start off here with Alexandria, number 1, Aubrey Baer, number 2, Allie Clark, number 4, Caden Jones, number 5, Ellie Klosser, number 6, Ashlyn Duckworth, number 7, Megan Sayer, number 10, Hannah Blanchett, number 11, Caitlin Flowers, number 12, Alyssa Ryan, number 13, Grace Garner, and number 14, Kaylee Morris. So again, that is the Alexandria Tigers. Your Wapahani Raiders have none other than number 1, Lauren Rich, number 3, Madeline Rhodes, number 5, McKenna Goodwin, number 7, Elena Doherty, number 8, Addie Hughes, number 9, Emma Roberts, also number 13, Lauren Luce, and number 15, Kaya Vano, and number 16, Allie Stanley. Getting the Raiders coached this evening here by Katie Weir. So again, here as tonight's game gets officially underway. We'll start off here with a service there by Alexandria, as the Raiders will take the first point here of the evening, and back to serve now for Wapahani will be number 13, Lauren Luce. And a passing miscue there by number 5 as Ellie Klosser here of the Tigers. So the Raiders will take another point there away from Alexandria now. 2-0 lead here for Wapahani. Real nice serve there from Lauren. Stanley will get there. Loose with a set up to Rich. Dug that time by number 5, Klosser. Loose again, sets it back to Rich, and in there for the kill. Lauren Rich strikes for her first kill here of the evening, and it's 3-0 Wapahani. Again, we sure do appreciate everyone for joining us here tonight from Raider Gymnasium. This is our 4th game of the week, as Luce will collect a serving ace. But again, we started the week off here with Raider Volleyball as we took on the Daleville Broncos. I was able to win that one, and then Tuesday night we was down at the soccer field broadcasting some girls soccer for your Wapahani Raiders. Another ace there for Lauren Luce. And then on Wednesday night, last night, obviously, we was at Monroe Central and was able to take care of business there. So back at it again here tonight for our 4th night of action here, and another serving ace for Lauren Luce. And so passing been a big issue so far here for Alexandria to get right out of the gate. And that's going to be another one. So that's going to be I believe 4 aces in a row now. 4 or 5 of them. Sure, not exactly the way you would draw it up here if you're the Tigers. But a great thing here for Wapahani. There's Stanley with the dig. Now Luce sets it on the Doherty. Dug that time by Klosser. Set to number 6, Duckworth, and that one will fall in. A kill for number 6, Ashlyn Duckworth of Alexandria at 7-1. Now with number 2, Allie Clark. Subbing in here for Alexandria. Now back to serve number 5, Ellie Klosser. And that's going to sail just out of bounds. So the Raiders will take back over from behind the serving line here. Number 1, Lauren Rich. Back to serve. And that's going to be another one shanked out of bounds, this time off of number 3, which is actually not on our roster sheet. So apologize for that young lady. Again, the school usually sends over, they'll send over their roster sheets, and then if there needs to be a correction, then usually the coaches will come up and give those corrections. But that wasn't the case here this evening, so I do apologize if there is anyone from Alexandria watching us here this evening that we do not have that young lady's name, number 3 here of Alexandria. So 10-1 start here for the Raiders. Great hustle there by Lauren Luce. Good one. Just a little mishap right there. So now a 10-2 ball game now with number 1, Aubrey Bear, back to serve. Handled by Stanley. They're off the serve. Luce will set it on to Madeline Rhodes. Dug out there by number 3, and Tigers will get it over there. That was Allie Clark. Good one now on the attack. And shanked into the crowd off of the arms of Klosser. So a kill for Goodwin. And in will come number 8, Addie Hughes, for Allie Stanley here of Wapahani. And now a timeout taken by Alexandria. This will be their first charge timeout of the set, as we'll stay right here with you during our Next Home Elite Real Estate game break. Again, we'd like to thank some of our sponsors here this evening. Next Home Elite Real Estate, their primary focus is to enrich lives by helping people find their next home. As one of Delaware County's premier realtors, Austin Rich provides consumer-focused branding, the newest technology, and a market plan that provides superior service to all of his clients without compromise. For all your real estate needs, contact Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate at 765-749-4546. Again, I do hope that everybody's able to hear me clearly here this evening. I know it's, obviously we have the band playing, but then it doesn't help when we have to wear masks. That's never a fun thing, but the times that we're living in, we have to mask up and be aware of our surroundings and making sure we're keeping ourselves safe and others around us safe. So if the broadcasting sounds a little muffled or sometimes a little difficult to understand, then you kind of understand the reason why there. But nonetheless, there the Tigers will get back on the board now. Number 14, Kaylee Morris, will sub in here for Alexandria, down by 9 here in still the early stages of tonight's opening set. Handled by Rich. Luce sets it on to Goodwin, and that'll be blocked. That was by number 12, Alyssa Ryan, just a moment ago. Now Ryan here on the attack. Doug that time. There's Rhodes. Now Luce sets it back to her. That was number 14, Morris, that got a hand in there on it. Back to Rhodes one more time. Doug again, that time by Bayer. Clark on the attack for the Tigers and will recover the kill. And the point here for Alexandria. So now a 8-point lead. Again, still with a little ways to go here for Alexandria, but again, a great start here for your Wapahani Raiders. There's Luce. Just drops one right in there just in the middle of the court. Solid job there defensively, just being able to hustle to get to that one there by the Tigers, but Luce there with a little trickery was able to keep him off balance as Doherty will watch that one sail out of bounds. Great court recognition there by the young lady from Wapahani. Now 14-4 will have number 5, McKenna Goodwin, back to serve. Closser there with a set up to Ryan. There's Rich. Luce sets it to Rhodes on the left side. Nice dig right there from Obrero. But the Tigers unable to come away with that point, so actually now 15-4. Bayer there to receive that serve. Ryan on the attack, dug by Doherty. And a pass that went right over the net there, and Ryan was able to execute and get the Tigers back on the board. Got number 6, Duckworth, returning to the Tiger rotation, and number 3 back to serve. Goodwin to Luce, now on to the right side to Rhodes, and a kill for Madeline. So the Raiders extend that lead back to 11. With a 16-5 lead here in set number 1 of the evening. Again here from Raider Gymnasium in Selma, Indiana. Again, this is our junior varsity broadcast of the evening. Got the varsity broadcast coming up later on. So that ball did land in bounds off the block. So another good block there from Alexandria. Now number 12, Alyssa Ryan, back to serve. And that was bad right off the pass there from Goodwin. From the serve reception from Alyssa Ryan. So she's again back there to serve. Goodwin, good pass that time. Luce will set it on to Rich. Dug by Morris. Set again this time. That was number 6, Duckworth on the attack. And Rich will tip it out of bounds. And so the Tigers inch a little bit closer, back within 8. So tough sledding there for Goodwin on the last couple there. So the Raiders will take a timeout here. 16-9. Your score will step aside here for a quick break. Again, this is our Next Home Elite Real Estate game break. 16-9 Wapahani first set. All righty, folks, welcome back here again as we are back out of timeout. Wapahani 16, Alexandria 9. That was Alyssa Ryan back to serve just a moment ago, coming back out of timeout, and Rich will collect a kill there to get the Raiders back on the board. I'd like to send out a big hello to a very loyal listener and a proud father here of our athletic director and basketball coach, Matt Luce. I'd like to send a big thanks and hello to Mike Luce, watching us here this evening. From what I've heard, watches us quite often and gets to watch his granddaughter, Lauren Luce, but I guess recovering from back surgery. So we want to wish you well and hope you get feeling better soon. That's a very touchy thing, especially when it deals with the back, to have surgery on it. And Mike, we want to wish you well and hope you get feeling better soon. And thanks for watching us, and thanks for supporting your granddaughter and the Raider volleyball team. So 17-10. Wapahani boarding there with a block just a moment ago. There's Goodwin, now loose on to Rich. Great job there. That was number 7, Sayer, that was able to dig that out momentarily. Goodwin flies to the air and crashes into the wall. Hope she's okay. But great hustle there all around there by the Raiders, just unable to come up with anything. Rhodes there was able to receive that serve, and Wapahani will not get called. Okay, now they will be called for the 4 hits. I thought it was 4, as it didn't look like to me that Alexandria had blocked it. So the Tigers have now gotten back within 5, and obviously here, if you're Wapahani, you've got to get refocused. You know, we had a 11-point lead, so now an ace. And the Tigers have gotten themselves right back into the thick of things here. I think at one time it was 16-5. Wapahani, so did a solid job here by Alexandria to get themselves right back in it. But Lauren Luce had some other ideas right there. Again, dropping one and they open hole the Tigers defense. So back to a 5-point lead. Lauren Luce back to serve. Set to Duckworth, and nothing will come of that one. Hit that one into the net. The Raiders look to establish this lead again, put some more distance between them and Alexandria, and look to close out this first set. That will be an ace, mishandled there by Ellie Klosser. So the Raiders have put 3 consecutive points together here. Set there by Sayer, and Bayer will get the kill for Alexandria to get it back within 6 now. Number 2, Allie Clark will return to action for the Tigers, and now number 6, Ashlyn Duckworth back to serve. And well out of bounds, so a service error for the Tigers, a very crucial error, especially given the point in the game. Obviously there, if you're the Tigers, you know, you're trying to get back into the thick of things here and made it a lot closer ball game, and kind of shoot yourself in the foot there a little bit. And they will get it back over. Nicely done there. Stanley with the dig loose will set it on the Goodwin. Bayer back on the attack. Stanley will dig it out loose this time to Rich, and off of Klosser and out of bounds. So another big kill for Klosser. And Rich serves that one into the net. So 22-15 now. Number 1, Aubrey Bayer back to serve. Stanley there to recover the serve. Set on to Rhodes. Kind of a high archer right there, and Nothing will come of it there for Alexandria, so the Raiders will take back over here as Addie Hughes will return to the Wapahani rotation. Lena Doherty back to serve. And Wapahani just 2 points away from the opening set victory. Oh, goodness. Very unfortunate there for Rhodes. That was a bad pass off the serve by Alexandria and was nearly executed there by Rhodes. Unfortunately, the net got in the way after the tip right back. So now 23-16. Getting back there to serve was Kaylee Morris. Set to Goodwin. And another one hit right into the net. Loose with a back set there or set to the back row there to Rich. Ryan on the attack and another kill, Alyssa Ryan. And once again, the Tigers back within 5. Wapahani still looking to close it out right here, but obviously things are a lot more difficult. The Tigers really playing with a lot more confidence as the sets went along here. Didn't start off too well. But slowly and slowly, things have gotten better for them. A little mishandle there, a little miscommunication there on behalf of Alexandria will cost them a point. And so now the time has arrived here for set point for Wapahani, 24-18. And McKenna Goodwin back to serve. And that one's going to sail out of bounds. So another crucial serving error this time by Wapahani. So that will keep the Tigers alive here. Again, still down by 5. It's still set point here for Wapahani, at least for a good little while. Handled by Goodwin off the serve. Loose, sets it on the Rhodes. Ryan back on the attack, and they're saying that was a good block. That looked like that was 4 hits. But the referees thought otherwise. Rhodes back on the attack. Fine dig there from number 3. Rich now to Loose. Set to the left side of the Rhodes again. Bayer with the dig. Some good action here by both teams. Nobody's willing to give in. And Loose will finally get the Raiders the magical number of 25 to end this first set with a 25-19 victory to open up the night here with a 1-0 lead. So a pretty good start here for Wapahani. I could have seen us finish it off a little bit better, but still, pretty good first set action here from Raider Gymnasium. Again, we'll stop aside here for a break, and we'll be back here with a second set live on the WHS Network.
get you where you need to go. We'll be the wheels underneath you, out on the road. We're driven to give you the best service. We're driven cause we know you deserve it. Stoops, we're driven to be the best. Stoops, we're driven to be the best.
Alrighty, folks, welcome back live here on the WHS Network. Set number 2 coming your way again this evening from Raider Gymnasium. I'm Brandon Morbilius, and as usual, alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. Big first set win here to open up the ballgame here tonight for Wapahani, 25-19. We'll see if the Raiders can keep that going here in set number 2. Down the stretch, didn't play quite as well. I don't know if we, again, just kind of lost our focus a little bit. Some of our hitting and some of our passing kind of fell a little bit by the wayside there. It's going to happen from time to time. So, nonetheless, set number 2 now underway. Handled there by Goodwin. Great hustle by Luce, but big time mistake right there as the Tigers will collect point number 1 here to begin the second set. Now number 7, Megan Sayer subs in, and away we go here. Luce sets it on the Rich, just a tip over the net, and in play, a kill for Lauren Rich. And that's going to tie it up at 1 with number 1, Lauren Rich, back to serve. And that one will land in the net. So 2-1 here with number 2, Allie Clark, returning to the Tiger rotation. Also Ashlyn Duckworth back to serve. Handled by Rhodes. Loose, again showing some hustle, getting there in time. Rhodes nearly had that one in there. So rough get-go there rough right out of the get-go there by Alexandria coming off of that pass. You had number 7, Sayer, trying to set it, but then a little too close in the net, and that spelled trouble there for the Tigers. Now squared away here at 2, we have Lana Doherty back to serve. Ryan there shanked it off to the right side, and that will be an ace for Wapahani's Lana Doherty. Nice serve again, handled there by Ryan. Now Clark will get it over. A little free ball action for the Raiders. Set the Rhodes on the attack right there, and that one again will fall in play. Off the arm of Bayer. Unable to get anything on that one, no loft. So 4-2. And Doherty still back to serve. And another one shanked now, this time to the left side. Another ace for Doherty. And the Raiders have got it going on so far after a slightly slow start there for the first couple points. Since then is starting to pace themselves a little bit more here and apply a little pressure and put some distance in between them, but that time bad pass there will land out of bounds. Tigers take over now, down 5-3. They'll be number 1, Aubrey Bayer, back to serve. And Rhodes, goodness, muscled up on that one for sure. Got plenty of loft, but hit that one to the wall, so a hitting miscue there will get the Tigers back within 1 here. Good one there to Rich, and Rhodes will hit that one under the net. And the Tigers will now tie it up here at 5. Rich to Luce, now on the Rhodes. That's going to be blocked by Clark. And so after the Raiders led 5-2, Tigers have answered right back with 4 of their own. Again, Luce with changing it up a little bit there with a little trickery. Madeline Rhodes now on the attack. That was blocked by Clark. Sayer back to Clark again. Blocked that time by Hughes. And we're going to have a lift call on Alexandria. So Wapahani will even it up here at 6. Number 5, McKenna Goodwin back to serve. Bayer there to receive that serve. Clark back on the attack. Rhodes to Luce. Now set to Rich in the back row. And another one mishandled off of a bad pass there from the Tigers. Still worked out well for him at least. So number 14, Kaylee Morris, will return for Alexandria and now be back to serve. Rhodes back on the attack. There's Bayer. Klosser now on the Ryan and mishit that one. And Wapahani again will tie it up here at 7. Back and forth we go here with the last few points, and we'll see if the Raiders can get on a little bit of a run. Line dig there from Doherty, now set to Rich, and mishandled by Bayer and out of bounds. So a kill for Rich, now 8-7 Wapahani. Again, we sure do appreciate Pep Band being here this evening. Obviously, you guys have heard them throughout the ball game here so far. But well, pardon me there. That's actually 8-8 now. But it's great to have them here again. They usually don't usually come to the volleyball games. Usually do boys and girls basketball throughout the season. So serving error there will give the Raiders a point. Now 9-8 with Addie Hughes back to serve. But again, it's great to have them here this evening, and always great to have the limited amount of fans that we can have at the ball game. Great to have them back again from not only Wapahani but Alexandria as well. It's important to have fans in the stands, but it's also even more important to do it safely. And as I was touching on earlier, big thanks to Mike Luce for watching us here tonight. Again, recovering from back surgery. And we wish you well and hope you get a speedy recovery. And hey, hopefully we'll get to see you back here from Raider Gymnasium here within the next couple months or so. Hopefully when basketball returns, and hopefully things will be a lot better as far as pandemic goes. So 10-9 with number 12, Alyssa Ryan back to serve. Handled by Rhodes. Luce will set it on to Rich, putting a spanking on that one. Goodness. Big time swing and a great finish there for Lauren Rich. And the Raiders again push ahead here by 2 at 11-9. Lauren Luce back to serve. Klosser got there. Now number 3 will get it over here for the Tigers. Lena Doherty collecting on the kill. That was a real nice setup there by Luce and a great finish from Doherty. Now Wapahani tied for the largest lead of the ball game here. They was out to a 5-2 lead and has now trumped that with an ace from Luce. Nice serve right there. You kind of love those every now and again. Just skipping that one over the top of the net, but that worked out well for Alexandria. That was number 6, Ashlyn Duckworth, collecting the kill there for the Tigers. Now number 7, Megan Sayer returns to the fold for Alexandria, and that was Klosser back there to serve just a moment ago. And Rich again hammers one home. So Rich back to serve with the Raiders ahead 14-10 here in set number 2. Again, if you are just now joining us, Wapahani took the first set 25-19. And they're ahead now by 5 after the 4-hit call here on the Tigers. Bayer on the attack, again miss-hit into the net. And that will force the Tigers to take a timeout here. 16-10 Wapahani. Second set action here from Raider Gymnasium. We'll step aside here for a break, and we'll be back here with more right after this timeout. Alrighty, and welcome back here again. Following the timeout is Wapahani 16, Alexandria now 11 after the service here. So unfortunate there for Wapahani, but we'll have number 6, Ashlyn Duckworth, now back to serve. And now both teams in the giving mood. So back-to-back service errors. Addie Hughes will return to the lineup here for Wapahani. And Lena Doherty back to serve. And that will be an ace against some miscommunication there between teammates there from Alexandria. One said it was out, so then they didn't go ahead and take the ball, and then the one behind them realized very quickly that that ball was going to stay in bounds. Sayer on the Clark, and that's the winning recipe there for point number 12 for Alexandria. So Aubrey Bayer back to serve. Down by 6 here in set number 2 are the Tigers. And that's going to be blocked. Clark again. She's already had 3 or 4 of those here in this second set alone. So obviously here, if you're Wapahani, you might want to start steering a little bit away from her. She's going to start her own little block party here this evening. So Sayer back to Clark. There's loose. Now Rich sets it to Rhodes very close to the net. Really didn't give Rhodes any kind of good look at getting that one over the net. And now an ace for Bayer. So after Wapahani had some momentum here, the tide has seemed to swing back the other way in favor of the Tigers. Again, now only down by 3. Players have got to get together quickly here. And that's exactly what they'll do. That one did fall in, but we end up having a net violation called on Alexandria. So Wapahani back to a 4-point lead, 19-15. The good one back there to serve just a moment ago. And Rich will watch that one land out of bounds. 20-15 now. Again, good one back there to serve. Make sure to join us also a little bit later on. We got tonight's varsity ball game Coming to you again live here on the WHS network. Again, there'll be a separate broadcast link, if you will, here on YouTube. Again, if you haven't done so yet, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Everything's free. It doesn't cost a dime. That's the best thing about all this. And I've said it in other different broadcasts as well. You have some of these other broadcasting teams, different parts of Indiana and even around here that charges people to watch. And I just don't believe in that. I don't think that's right to do that to people. So that's why it's a real nice setup here, and it's great to be able to watch high school sports and to give these young ladies a lot of recognition that they definitely deserve. And young men as well, when we get into our boys basketball season and baseball, things like that. But it's great to give everybody as much recognition as possible. Rhodes there on the attack, dug by Bayer, tipped over. Nice hustle there from Lena Doherty and Lauren Rich. And that's going to be 4 hits on Wapahani. So nice stretch of points there by Wapahani, 5 consecutive put together. Put the Tigers back into a hole now, 23-16, number 14. Kaylee Morris back to serve. And into the net, a crucial error. Really needed that one, so now 24-16. Match point, Madeline Rhodes back to serve. See if the Raiders can end it right here. Klosser sets it to Ryan, and off of Doherty and out of bounds. So the Tigers will stay alive. As the old disco song goes, staying alive. Number 3 back to serve. Lou sets it on to Rich. Number 3 will get there for the Tigers. And hey, they'll get it over. There's Rhodes now. Lou set back to Rich one more time. Yes! And the Raiders win it here tonight. Again, getting the brooms out with a sweep of Alexandria, 25-19, 25-17. I was wondering there, couldn't exactly tell what the referee was wanting. But again, big win here tonight for Wapahani as they continue their winning ways. Again, they'll be back at it again next week. And as we look forward to tonight's varsity ball game, make sure to join us there for that one here in just about 15 minutes from now, 15 to 20 minutes. So again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you back here in just a little bit, live on the WHS Network.